pleased to make my first impression.
YouTube, what up? Want to give you a lineup of every Spider-Man Hasbro has released, starting with the Pizza Spider-Man. This was the first Spider-Man I ever collected, and I love it. Then the Raft Spider-Man. This came in a set of 5 or 6 figures. It was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but the only guy I wanted from the pack was him. Symbiote Spider-Man from the Sandman wave. I bought a bunch of these. A lot of them turned out to have quality issues. I think because of the shoulders breaking on this so much, they fixed it with Big Time and the other black suit. They didn't fix it, they made it worse. Scarlet Spider-Man from the Rhino wave, one of the cooler ones for sure. This was an awesome figure to pick up, especially Rhino. He was cool to build. Another Scarlet Spider-Man from the Vintage wave. Didn't come with no Build-A-Figure piece, but it is another awesome figure to have. Big Time, looks amazing, but doesn't move or perform very well. They messed up his shoulders and his ab crunch, so I do not like him. He could have been in my top 10, but that's the reason why he was not in my top 10. Kane, the Scarlet Spider-Man. This is an amazing figure. I wish they gave us alternate hands, but I'm happy with what we got, so this is an awesome figure. And I believe he's from the SPDR wave. Superior Spider-Man could have been in my top 10, but because it isn't comic accurate, I couldn't just put it there. I believe this was the Ultimate Hobgoblin wave. I'm not sure. Spider UK from the Sandman wave. An awesome figure, must have. Spider-Punk from the Lizard wave. Another awesome figure, you gotta have it. Gamerverse PS4 Spider-Man GameStop exclusive. An awesome figure for sure. It could have made my top 10, but there were so many good figures there already, you just couldn't do it. Spider-Man 2099 from the Sandman wave. This made the top 10 solely because it was the first on this body, and the design is really clean. SPDR from the SPDR wave. This is the Build-A-Figure. A really cool figure for sure. Not the best though. Doppelganger, every time I see this it gets me mad. This figure could have been amazing. But it is a fairly decent figure. From the Molten Man wave. 6-Armed Spider-Man, another figure that I feel frustrated about. Hasbro took shortcuts with these two figures. House of M Spider-Man from the SPDR wave. Pretty cool, but looks pretty basic. Superior Octopus, we just got this guy. Amazing. From the Demo Goblin wave. Another from the same wave is the End of Earth Spider-Man, also known as the MK3 Armor. Amazing figure as well. Miles Morales, a pretty good figure. I just don't, for some reason, it didn't resonate with me too well, but it is a nice figure. It's pretty unique. The only thing like it is the Ultimate Peter Parker, which is on the same body. But this is the 2-pack with the Vulture, which was a lot better. It was done better than the original single-carded one because those joints were super tight. Spider-Ham from the Monster Venom wave. Decent looking figure, but terribly executed. Terribly. But it is a must-have. Ben Reilly, another must-have. This could have made my top 10, but because again I had so many on him, I couldn't put him up there. I love the fact that he came with extra pieces to turn him into Spider Carnage, kind of making it 2 for 1. Symbiote Spider-Man, just like Big Time, his body's the same way. They did something with the butterfly joints and the ab crunch where it doesn't work the same, and I don't like it. You think I'm lying? Break it down yourself and find out what I'm talking about. Poison Spider-Man, I like this figure a lot. It's very accurate to the comic counterpart. I was surprised they even get this so early. This was from the Monster Venom wave, and I think it looks great. Cosmic Spider-Man from the Homecoming wave, from the Vulture. This is one of my favorite designs for Spider-Man, but this action figure, it just doesn't look right for me. It's too big. The eyes don't look like Spider-Man, but it is a cool figure to have. The all-new, all-different Spider-Man 2-pack with Mary Jane. This is a really fair figure to have. I say you gotta have at least one of these. The Future Foundation Spider-Man. I know it isn't a recent figure and it doesn't really belong on this list, but I have it and I'm keeping it, and I think it looks good. Spider-Man Noir from the SPDR wave. Spider-Man 2099. When I first bought this guy, I didn't really know who he was. He didn't look like Spider-Man to me. That tells you how much I really knew about Spider-Man, and so I returned him. And that's why I didn't put him on my top 10 list. I'm not really familiar with this guy, Miguel O'Hara, but he's dope. Another one that doesn't belong on the list, but he should be an actual figure. I don't know why Hasbro haven't given us a Fantastic Four Spider-Man. They could have just given us a head with Reed Richards. 2 heads with Reed Richards. That would be great. Then we got the movie Spider-Man, Civil War, the Home Suit, the Homecoming, Iron Spider, Night Monkey, Far From Home, and then the Yellow Jacket Spider-Man. They're all pretty cool. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, it's alright. It's alright. Spider-Hulk, again, doesn't belong on this list. He's really outdated, but I love him. And this is my Spider-Hulk and my Venom, my Lee Price Venom that I'm gonna probably upload today, so stay tuned for that. But guys, that is every Spider-Man Hasbro has released. I am missing a few. I no longer have a vintage Spider-Man. I use that for a custom. I do not have a single carded Homecoming. The one you saw was the 2-pack with the Iron Man figure. I use that also for a custom. I don't have the Miles and Gwen 2-pack because I didn't want to pay for that again. And I think there's one more that I may not have. I don't remember. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section down below. But if any of you guys have those and you want to donate to me or you want to sell them for me, sell them for cheap, let me know because I'll take a vintage Spider-Man. But guys, let me know what you think about this video. Give me a thumbs up if you like. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next one. I appreciate it. Peace.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who